Okay, in the previous video, I showed you an example. So now it's your turn. So given 2 points here and here, find out where y when x is 100, and find y when x equals -5. So from here to here is -7. So -5 is probably somewhere around here. So suppose x equals -5. What will y be here? What will this point be? What will y be here? Okay, and then also find out where it crosses the x-axis. So x-axis is this line here. Okay, where it crosses it? Well, it crosses here. Okay, and I could ask you, find out where it crosses the y-axis. Well, once you've got your equation, then if you put 0 into the x, sorry, if you put if you put 0 into the x, you can find out the intercept. Okay. Well, and anyway, just do these three questions for the time being. I will explain this later on. Okay. So yeah. So find out answer these three questions. The first thing to do is find out the equation of this line, because once you've got your equation, everything else is easy. Remember, it's this divided by this. Okay. Well, anyway, do whatever you have to do. Answer these three questions. Press pause and have a go. Okay, well, you want to know the equation of a straight line, so it's going to be y equals mx plus c. Now m will be, well, I'm just going to get this take away this. Okay, so wait there, m equals 3 take away -4, so that will be, it's like adding, so that will be 7, and then get this take away this. So that's like adding, because you got minus and minus. So 9 it's like 9 add 7. So that would be 9 add 7. That would be 16. So the gradient is 7 over 16. So we can put 7 over 16. Oh yeah, x goes to the top, and then plus c. So far our equation is this. Okay. Now, in order to find out the intercept, we've got to select one point on the line. It could be any point. So let's select this point here. So this is your x here. This is your x, and this is your y here. So let's put the 3 into the y, okay, and put the 9 into the x here. Okay, so this would be 3 equals 7 times 9 would be well, this bit here would be 63, 63, and over 16 plus c. Okay, so now well, visualize it. This block equals this block plus this block. So you want c on its own. So take away this block from both sides. So this will be 3 take away 63 over 16 equals c. Okay, and turn this 3 into a fraction. So it will be 3 over 1 take away 63 over 16 equals c. Now turn times top and bottom here by 16, just to get the two denominators to be the same. So 16 times 3, that would be 18, carry the 1, 3, 4, 48. So this bit here would be 48. 48 over this times this would be 16. Take away 63 over 16 equals c. And now that the two denominators are the same, hang on. Oh, notice in our diagram, can you see the c is really a negative. Our c, unless sometimes you draw it, you draw the diagram badly, and then it doesn't turn out right. So try, when you're given two coordinates, try and plot it as accurate as you can. But if you can still do it, but it's just sometimes it gives the diagram doesn't represent what's truly going on. So try and my point is just to try and draw the diagram as well as you can. So anyway, c here you can see is a negative. Well, anyway, so this bit here let's merge these two. Let's merge these two fractions together. So 16, 16. So that would be 16 here. So it's really so 48 minus 63. So let's draw our number line here. Hang on. You start at 48, okay, and then you've got to go all the way back here, 60 minus 63. So you want to know this address here, if you like, okay. Where will this point be? Well, I'm going to imagine that. Well, from here to here, it would be 63. Okay, and then I'm going to take away this bit here. So in order for me to do 48 take away 63, I'm just going to get this whole thing here, the whole length here, which is 63, and then I'm going to cut off this bit here. I'm going to cut off 48. Okay, so hang on, and then that will give me this length here, and then I'm going to stick a minus in front of the answer. Well, just watch me do it anyway. So here it would be 5, 1, so that would be 2, add 3, that would be 5, this here would be 1. So the answer, the address here is minus 15. Okay, so it would be minus 15 here. Minus 15 over 16. So this point here is slightly less than 1. 1 is somewhere, minus 1 is somewhere over here. Well, anyway, we've got our C here. Okay, so our C, well, we can now put that C into the C here. So the overall equation is given by this. Hang on, the overall equation is given by this: y equals 7x over 16 plus the C. Well, the C is given by minus 15 over minus, hang on, so the C will be this, hang on, minus 15 over what? Over 16. So minus 15 over 16. Okay. So now tidy this up. So that would be the two denominators would be the same. So that would be 7x minus 15 over 16. 15, yeah. Okay, so this will be our final equation. Let me just tidy this up. So this bit here is our final equation for this line. Okay. Now to answer the question, what will y be when x is when x is 100? So you put the 100 into the x. So put the 100 into this x here. So it will be at x equals 100, then put the 100 into there. So y will be 700 take away 15 over 16. Okay, so this would be 685 over 16. So this would be, well, get your calculator out, and well just leave it as a fraction. Actually, leave it as a fraction. Just leave it as a fraction. Okay, and to answer this question here, what is y when x is minus 5? Well, you put the minus 5 into here. Okay, so at x equals minus 5, y will be well, 7 times minus 5 will be minus 35 minus 15 over 16. So this would be minus 50 over 16. So y would be this. Leave as a fraction, actually. And also, if you want to know where it crosses the x-axis, well, where it crosses the x-axis, the up and down, if you like, would be 0. At this point here, y would be 0. So you put the 0 into here and work backwards to find out x. Okay. So when y equals 0, you've got this. So you are trying to find out this point here. Okay. Y will be 0 at this point. So what will be the acrossness, the width here from here to here, what will be x? What will be this distance here? X. Okay. So put 0 into the y in order to find out. So what 0 equals 7x minus 15 over 16. So times both sides by 16. 0 times 16 will be 0. This would be 7x minus 15. Okay, and then add 15 to both sides. So this will be 15 7x, and then divide both sides by 7. So x will be 15 over 7. Okay, so this point here will be 15 over 7. Okay, you can leave it as a fraction. And also, what was the other thing that I was going to explain to you? Oh yeah, if you want to know this point here, well, this point here will, well, hang on. If you're at this point here, the x value here will be this line here. If you're here, the x value will be here. Will be this line here. If you're here, the x value will be this length here. Well, when you're at that point there, sorry, when you're at that point there, the x value would be 0. The x value, look at this. When you're here, it would be this length. When you're here, it would be this length. So basically, it's going to be 0 at that point. Okay. At this point, x will be 0. So what I'm trying to say is, if you want to know well, anyway, put 0 into the x here. So this would become, hang on, y equals 7 times 0 would be 0. Take away 15, okay, over 16. So here, well, it will be minus 15 over 16. So the y value would be minus 15 over 16. So what I'm trying to say is that the y value here would be minus 15. Well, at this point here, it would be minus 15 over 16. Well, if you look at this thing here, let's break up our equation here. Let's break it up as this: y equals 7x over 16 minus 15 over 16. Well, if you put 0 into here, this whole thing here would be 0. That means with 0 divided by 16, this whole thing would be 0. Look at this. It leaves you with the intercept. So when you have something like this, y equals mx plus c, well, whenever you put 0 into the x, this whole thing here disappears, because m times 0, this whole thing here would disappear. That leaves you with the intercept. So once you've got your equation of the line, that's why I didn't give you a question number 4. Find out where the line crosses when it crosses the y-axis. Because where it crosses the y-axis would be the intercept. Because if you look at this here, mx plus c, if you want to know this point here, if you put 0 into the x, this whole thing disappears. Then all you have to do is just look at the c. All you have to do is just look at this bit here, the c. Okay. Yeah. So well, anyway, yeah. Let's wrap it up here.